code.
You have to color code to know the difference of the groups. Yeah, they were all groups, but one was different from the other.
Yeah, it wasn't Black Street Boys.
No,
No.
If you know, you know. Shout out to everyone who's voting. We've got all the updates, and of course, we'll be giving you details on how to get your paper anywhere, anytime, and that's on the go. Details of that are coming in. Shanat and Dutz, you're saying good morning. My morning fix is sorted. Monday superb. Started out with a lot of positive energy.
Nice.
We celebrate you, our MCM. And of course, in this hour, we want to talk about relationships or the ones that have gone sour. And moving on is never easy.
It's true.
And this has nothing to do with the circumstances. It's just all about the fact that it has now ended. A month later, 2 months later, a year, 2 years, and someone still has hang-ups on the days that were. And you're lingering in the past and living in the days gone by. How do you move on? And is it true that men find it harder, David?
Hey.
We've been talking about this off air, and I can tell you for free. Men do it a little differently compared
we
to
do.
women.
Yeah, we do.
What's the difference?
One, for men, they have to contend with a whole lot of bruised ego. There's something about a man when he loses the lady that he was with or that he liked, automatically he'll want to prove himself by trying to win her back. And it might take a long time. And you've had people do songs about it and do poems about it. Like, I'll follow you to the ends of the earth no matter how long it takes. And the chick is like, fam, I already moved on. And it's like, no matter how long it takes. But for the ladies, there's something you said which was so true. And guys, if they're to be honest, they've experienced it. The moment when she says, by the way, you know what? That's it. Because the time she's probably thought about it and come back. But by the time she's made that decision and said, you are no longer in my life, unless God moves heaven and earth, you're not getting that chick back. She has gone. But for a brother, if he says, by the way, I'm done with you, and then the next time you cook for him some really nice pancakes, you know, you're like, hey, how are you? It's been stressful. The economy is really tough.
That's so easy.
Pancakes. Can I do for you some shopping? Really. Hey, how's mom? Oh, I just wanted to find out how you are. Maybe one of these days we can just catch up as friends. Yeah, you have a footing back. If there was no horrible stuff that happened, it's very easy for the chick to come back because the guy would struggle with moving on. But on the other hand, for the dude trying to do that to the chick, it's very difficult.
Well, I have heard that it seems that men move on quicker, but that's not the case. They occupy themselves. They're busy. They're busy. They do all these things to distract themselves. But after a split, men have feelings of anger. And, you know, they could engage in things that may be more self-destructive than progressive, you know, moving forward. They pretend to have moved on.
Yeah, we do.
So when we when we say men get over breakups faster, it's what it seems like.
Yeah, that's a lie. What
are some of the ways that men move on?
One of the first things that the brothers will do, like you said, stuff that's self-destructive.
Repress the grieving.
Yeah, repress the grieving. Go celebrate. Go drink. Go do sujiwat. You know, all those type of things. Where your boys will tell you, let's go do something to make you forget. Nah. So you're going to go probably to the pub or to the bar. That's one of the first things you're going to do. Another one that for me is absolutely no. They're going to try and give you a rebound. You know, they're going to try and hook you up, being like, yo, there's many fish in the sea, all the kind of stock. They bring a chick your way and all that kind of stuff to try and make you get over it. But it doesn't happen. All those things are just putting a blanket over a volcano. When it erupts, and that blanket's going to burn.
So in public, they seem as if they've recovered from a breakup.
Yeah.
They seem as if they've moved on, but they haven't.
Of course, because look at it this way. Right here on the timeline, one of our listeners this morning was already talking about simp behavior. So men don't want to be seen to be undergoing the whole emotional cycle of grieving a relationship. Some men, we're going to be healthy about it. They'd say, you know what, this hurt me. This has broken my heart, and I'm going to deal with that. Others, they'll be like, akwende, nini. But in your heart, you know you still miss that person. And you know if they're to come back, you will run to them.
This also represents the men that never quite attach to anybody. They never quite give themselves to anybody ever again, depending on the breakup that was. This could have been their love of their life. And, you know, they feel as though this relationship has ended. I am never going to hook up ever again. And these are the ones we call the lifelong bachelors. These are the bachelors forever. I mean, the guys at the gym, Silver Fox and everything, spending on other things, but he's never going to commit. He's never going to settle down because something happened back then. That repressed anger all right? That repressed grieving. We've seen that happen. Moving on is not easy.
Yeah.
But we're going to figure out why people say that it's harder for men, if at all. I think women struggle to move on.
Okay.
It's just that on the outlook, it looks as if, they don't move on very quickly. But ours is not dramatic. It's not performative. With men, you do a lot of shenanigans. You do a lot of things. You're posting yourself, with your sunglasses and doing all things. Listen, nobody's watching. If you're moving on and you're truly moving on, you don't need an audience.
Yeah.
So women do their thing quietly. I remember my Senga telling us when we were, my sisters and I, and she said, when a woman is leaving, it's not going to be a noisy affair.
That's true.
The most quiet.
Oh, wow.
It's not mandanga.
It's not sugunyo.
It's not sugunyo.
Yeah.
It's not noisy, no taunting, no saying stuff. When a woman has a little bit of noise left in her, she's talking to you. I'm going to leave.
Yeah.
I'm going to pack up.
Yeah.
She's not going to leave. She's still trying to get your attention. She's still trying to fight for something. When a woman leaves, you're not even going to catch it. That's the difference. And the moving on is final.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
So we're going to be comparing.
Hey, may love this.
Who finds it harder? Who finds it harder to move on? It's 24 minutes past the hour. And we're going to be taking you to Tanzania because this guy, our in-law, he has effortlessly had Kenyans and Tanzanians talking. His name is Ben Paul.
Hey.
The song is Moyo Machine. All right.
Ben Paul,